And we're going to see if we can give a much more thorough walkthrough than my other videos. They're pretty quick, so this one will take a while, but will be worth it. A tour given to you by the creator. So as you can see, this is our spawn location. Thought it was suitable. As you can see, we did the statue Zeus. At last count, he was, I think, around 94, 98 cubes tall. He was pretty big. But, I mean, he came out really good. I mean, look, you can even see muscle tone. I like it. So we made him the centerpiece. The backdrop, of course, is the theater area, stage, seatings with the Mortal Kombat symbol. Getting that Mortal Kombat symbol to wrap like that was a lot harder than it looks. But we are all still within the main hall. This Christmas tree we added a couple Christmases ago, and had the developers show up within like 24 hours of us building it, just staring at the tree, so we were pretty happy. A lot of people seem to like it, so we kept it. We've never taken it down. It's all sorts of chaos in there. If I can get my camera to work right, here we go. Ooh, no, I cannot. Now something's going on. Alright, so as you can see, the tree was really complicated. Everything was intentional, so but it had to look even. And it was a lot more trouble than it looks. Alright, next is the portal area. This is for our club members. And then next to the portal room is our workbench room. Workbenches that house the benches themselves are all made to look like mushrooms that glow. And the floor is all glass. The name Patagonia, done with water effect to make up the edging. My camera is going nuts here. Sorry about that. And glass windows, see outside, but we'll move on. Next is the bar area we just added here to help take up room, but it came out real nice. Call it the pink bar. Across the area is going to be something that irritates me. This was a fish tank. Before, I mean, you could see the water a lot better, and you didn't get that water effect below props that you put in there. But of course, Tryon loves to change the water and update it constantly, so it just changed into this over time after multiple updates. That's our fish tank. This is still part of main hall, the main foyer. So very detailed, a lot of work. And now the sides split off, so they're basically representing a tower on each side. And each side is done differently. But as you can see, the art There's a lot to look at. There's a lot of things going on. Front desk. So the sides are wing races. You start the wing race by going into them. And I think it's, at last count, it was 39 rings long. Takes you around the entire club. Well, not the entire club, it's too big, but a huge chunk of it. But yeah, it's 39 rings long and ends back over here, just outside of here in the park. This door down here, the central door, is down to the subway system, which has the railways that take you on a tour around the club. And this, of course, takes you up to the tower, which you can take it by rail or walk it. Second floor, dining hall. This is the main entrance balcony, second floor. Very cool place. And leads to the other tower, which we'll come and visit here in a moment. I want to finish the rest of this tower. An amazing room. I've no idea what that says. It says nothing, by the way. Once again, main hall. This one has a door that leads up to the second floor balcony under the flying buttresses. God, those sucked. Those were not fun to make. This is just a small section of the building. I'll have to show you the spires and look down, then you can see all the flying buttresses at once. Get an idea of the insanity of this build. But very cool room. This one also has a balcony for the front. Very cool. All that's built, all that's touched, custom, handmade. This one also has a hall that leads back to that glass window and to the other side of the tower. So my camera's flipping out, and I think it's because I'm streaming. Well, I should say my mouse. It's just really sensitive. So each tower is different, each area is different. This leads up to the very top of the tower. Well, not the very top, but the highest main courtyard area. As you can see, we've got a tree going on. Water fountain coming in. This area was never quite completed yet. We're going to add more floor design in, but it wasn't finished yet. We're still adding stuff to the room, but it's coming out nice so far. This outside middle area was finished. This was an officer of mine. He had a crazy style. I loved it. He also did the hall too that you're about to see. Yikes! Hold on. That's what it looks like if you're staring up. So very tall. And then of course this is the center. So this area here was intended for private housing, which we have in the cathedral here. And this was meant for leaders. So there's only 3 suites. We've got more leaders than these. So, I mean, the rest of the leaders have their own houses elsewhere. But for 3 main leaders, we have up here inside the cathedral at the very top. And there's the first apartment. That would be my throne room, which I turned this one in. It used to be a suite, but now it's a throne room. That's the entrance of it. And we have Matt's place, Matt Thomas. That's his entrance. Very cool, highly customized place. We'll show you his second. And then Rocky's place, which is under construction, but it gives you an idea of what the shape of the room looks like and what construction looks like. How cool is that? What a great effect. It's all built, all hand touched. Grr, camera, grr. So we're adding windows in. This was the last thing I was working on with this place. Windows. Really great view. These also come with a small balcony. This one overlooking the neighborhood. There's housing down there for players. You can see some of the houses over there on the hill. And there's more Greek god statues, Poseidon to the left and Artemis straight ahead. We'll show you those here in a bit. Alright, Matt's place. Very cool. A lot of detail. So, huge apartment dominated by a fountain. He's got open windows on each side. Very nice. This is the entrance. Some really good color going on. Private area. What a great wall. Love the lighting in this game. And of course Matt's balcony, opposite side. Overlooking some statues in the park. And some more housing. Yeah, this apartment came out really nice. So this is a player's private housing. They can lock their door if they want, but Matt thankfully leaves it open for people to come tour and look at. But yeah, someone lives there. Alright, next area is, if I can get it straight, is the throne room. So this throne room also comes with more space. This leads to the central spire. Grr camera. Man, this thing is just flipping out. Alright, time to render. This graphic card that I've been using for this whole club and the whole time to build is a HD 7950 3GB. An outdated card now, sure, but still expensive. Yeah, it's like around $150, $300 used. But did real nice, as you can see. All the flying buttresses, and what a nightmare it was to make. Yeah. Now, mind you, you're seeing the top of them, and if you look further down on the left side, you can see the lower ones too. Yeah, there's a second row of those. But this is the main spire. This is the highest point. On the outside, it's a replica of the Cathedral Notre Dame of Paris, France. It came out really big. But nice nonetheless. These trees here we copied over from the Alpha days. These were trees that were in a biome called deep forest. We love those trees, so we copied them, brought them back. Those are Alpha trees. Love those trees. Alright, so here's the front of it. Pretty big. Of course, the front yard isn't the cathedral area like the churches in France. No, that's our own. But the skin of the building, yeah, it's as close as a replica as we can get. Of course, we couldn't do all the little statues and detail on the walls, so we had to come up with our own. That's how we came up with the lion faces on each, and each glowing with different colors. So it came out nice. It's a nice compromise. The Egyptian gate. But yeah, the building's huge. This is the second tower on the other side. So you can see done completely different. And this second floor is a fishing room, made to look like the tropics. I have a tropical theme, but yeah, you can fish here. Also works as a ceiling for the first floor. This one is also attached to the main hall. This one has an additional hall that leads on to more areas that we can build in, more apartments. Never had been used yet. I might open them up soon, but they're small apartments, but it would be nice. Maybe one or two. This room is insane. The yin-yang for floor design. Done in 3D, glass inlay. It's real nice. Water pillars. Now look at that sunset. That was like one of the best things about this room is the way the view came out. So we added trees. It was perfect. It's actually a workbench room. You can actually come up here and do all your business up here and not be bothered. Not too many people use this workbench room, so it's real private. Also main hall. And that just leads up to the very top where we had visited before. This also has its own balcony on this side. Which we will cross, because that was the entire front side tour. And now we're going to the back area, which is done by this bridge that we made, this arched bridge. It spans the entire hall. Now these are the side halls. And right next to Zeus. There's one on each side, as you can see. But up here is player housing. This balcony... God, this camera's killing me. Killing me, camera. Killing! But this leads down to player housing. This whole back area of this cathedral, underneath this balcony here, is nothing but player suites and apartments. Here's White Mountain Village, a little custom area that we made. We wanted to do all the mountains in white. It came out kind of cool. So this back area arches all the way around. This is a curved hall, and all within this is apartments. Same goes for the second floor above it. So there's a double row. There's a whole other row where this is happening all over again. And so different players can come here and take up residence as their own property and do whatever they want, whatever kind of build that they want, within the confines of their apartment area. And so they've come up with some pretty cool designs. A lot of these unfinished, a lot of these are done. Some still open. God, this camera. Alright. I need to stop saying camera because it's my mouse. Alright, next apartment area, completely different, as you can see. Now this one has a balcony with glass doors and yet another hall that you have to go into. So done completely different. Now, as you can see, they all have glass windows looking outside too. What a cool idea, right, for players, your club members. I let them have space within the clubhouse, because this is what this is. This whole building is our clubhouse. And so this allows players to edit the clubhouse and be a part of it. This one was a custom job by me, and then once I gave it over to someone, they started adding things, but it was really hard to do just because of this entrance. Just wanted it to be a water entrance going up. It was a lot harder to do than I thought it would be. But leads up to a nice tiled floor. I like this floor. I didn't do the floor. This is someone else. Really good job though. You can see their workbench. They're practicing their blue colors. This is a pattern they're probably going to throw up somewhere. Oh look, there it is. Duh. Wow, what a cool ceiling. The fireplace I did, along with this window looking out into the interior. Oh my god, this mouse. A nice fireplace. It does have 2 extra rooms on the second floor. And they do say things. It's done in an artistic way, I guess. So one says Trove. It's a cool second floor room that attached via a balcony. And the next one says Patagonia. Next place, once again, completely different. That's what's cool about this area. A lot of people don't get to see these. They don't even know it's here because they don't think the building's that big, and it is. I think it's like 2 biomes. But this guy's apartment is just beyond huge. He got one of the bigger ones, and he went nuts. He was really happy to get the space, and he did a really good job. You can see he's still working, still building, but you even got fish tanks. Cool chandelier. And I think, I think he can go lower. Yeah, he's even got a lower floor we opened up for him. I remember helping with that. So, massive place. So they're all different shapes, different sizes. People get these in different ways. Most of the time they just ask for them. That one came out really nice. This guy's insane though. I keep telling him, this is just messes with the eye. Yeah, it's like, what's up, what's down, I don't know. It's insane. This next one was a house, and then this was a leader of ours, but she wanted to turn it into a library instead. So this is now the club's library room. Looking out into the park and lake. So next areas are our new construction. You can see this one, I'm not sure if it's owned yet, but I know it's under construction still. Look at that crazy entrance. What is this? Yep, think so. So what a great space, what a great entrance. It's probably one of the better ones. I'm impressed. His view is the lake. Oh, he's got a second floor below. So still working on the floor. I remember helping him with that. Yeah. Alright. That was a long time ago. Great wall. And here you can see the basic space that these folks have to try to do something and try to build in. So it's a lot of room actually. They can even go down quite a bit. We do have some new apartments coming in. I almost forgot. I'll show you those real quick. This one is being done by me. It'll be a gift for a leader. So this will be a club leader suite. So this is central. It's right in the middle of the main hall, right next to Zeus. But still trying to find the theme and design of this place, but so far it's been really fun, especially those stairs. This one has another door that leads out. So very nice apartment suite. The next room is not done by me. This is done by another leader. Who used to be known as Willow Pillow. Now she's known as Star Tetrahedron. She went with the Christmas style. Probably because there's a Christmas tree right down in front of it. But nonetheless, it looks really nice. Here is that second row that I mentioned earlier. The halls have not been decorated at all. This is really just player housing, so this is utility hall just to get to their rooms. But there's 3 suites that can be reached here. You can see the door for each of them. This one is owned by Kat Leah. She's a club leader. And her place is awesome. What a very cool apartment. She did very well. This one was created by me, given to an old club leader who had to go for a while, and he hasn't been back since. We hope he comes back. But this was the beginnings of it. Very odd place. This one by another club leader slash officer slash whatever he wants to be at any time. Agumon. Love this guy. He designed all this, of course. Gorgeous. So he's got 2 floors, plus a crazy view. Well, we'll go into the next apartment via their balcony. And this guy has gone nuts. His place is really crazy. In fact, I'm not even sure how to get through it. Oh. I think there's another floor, yeah. He had glass, but I guess he covered him up. Oh my god, this mouse is... I'm gonna have to fix it for when I stream. Alright, so now we're back on the opposite side. This is a club officer's apartment suite. Oh, jeez. Alright, so this last one I made, it's for a club leader. She still owns it. I forgot her name. But it's definitely one of the better ones. And that is a complete tour of the clubhouse. Don't think I'm missing anything. Well, there's only one last place, but it's not that big, but I'll show you guys it anyway. So this last room is the subway system. Just a small room to, you know, help connect all the railways we got going on in the club. And they all lead to this, the clubhouse. So as you can see, we tried to do some nice detail to it. Weird fountain. Oh, come on, mouse. That, of course, leads to the 2 glass tubes. One here. And the other one here. So that one's not yet ready, but this one is. And so that'll be it for now. I'll do another video in more depth of the rest of the club. But as you can see, that took a while, and that was just the clubhouse. That's how big it is on the outside. Eight months to build, around a dozen builders. The cost, God only knows. The floor alone, the floor alone is just beyond. We took donations most of the time for pretty much most everything that you see here. It was all club donations, club members getting involved, participating, working to help supply the materials it took to get this done. So I mean, we may have only had 12 builders, but there's a lot more people involved than that. There's also what we call the club donators, the ones who help pay for it. And believe me, it was needed and appreciated. Because it would have not been ever created without them. And we'll end it with the entrance of our clubhouse. Deep water. Well, it was. It is over there. It's deeper. But anyways, it's a path mixed with a fountain that was done by a club officer of mine, Antec. Did a really, really good job. Then I connected it with this bridge. I mean, those are the kind of views that we have here. And that was our clubhouse. We'll show you more in the next videos. Thanks for watching. This is Badante.